Yeah, man! Hello, my name is Miguel, and today I'm gonna make for you bologna egg sandwich. So you're gonna need some bologna, eggs, I'm using bread today, and some mayonnaise, spread, the dressing, ketchup, pinch of salt, and some sliced onions, sauteed, and about a tablespoon or two of coconut oil for frying. Alright, now put to eat a frying pan. Put your stove's gauge on medium high, about 6 or 8. Once the pot is dried, just add oil, about 2 or 3 tablespoons of coconut oil preferably. And just allow it to get hot for a minute. Put your stove's gauge on 6. Now for the eggs. I'm going to show you how one just broke. I'm going to still use it. I'm just going to take these out. See, every time I do a video, there's always a theme. Alright, so you get the egg and you spin it. Once it's spin, it should spin like that. The yolk in it should let it just spin. If it doesn't spin, that means it's not good. Another way you can know if your egg, if you immerse it in water, if it floats, it's not good. I think that's it. It should sink. Alright, so you get a couple of these bologna too as well. So you just get a couple of these bologna. This is what we customly do in Jamaica. We just slice it like this. This is what I grew up and I saw my mom doing, so I'm just doing the same thing. Bologna used to be a specialty. When we get bologna, man, it was like, whoa, it was expensive. And still is. Alright, so after about a minute or two, and the pot is hot, you see a little smoke, you just lay or place your ham bologna slices. I think these lunch slices, you want to call them. And just allow it to fry on one side. The stove's gauge is on 6, medium high. The reason why I cut in between, because when it fries, it doesn't create this slope or this hill. And then if you flip it, it can splash and burn you that way. So it's the safest way to just cut this little cross in the middle. See, I'm not using a lot of oil, so you gotta make sure that's why I'm rotating the pot. Alright, so while that's frying, I'm gonna slice the onions. This is the onion that I have, that I used, that I left over from yesterday. So I'm just gonna use this half of it and then I'm just gonna see if it's good. Alright, so you just slice it and put it aside for later. These are a bit overdone, but hey, it's not burned, it's still good. We Jamaicans like our stuff well cooked. Most of us do. I would like to think that all of us do. We like to cook our food well. So that was 2 minutes. So you just flip it after 2 minutes or a minute and a half. See, I'm putting 4 eggs in one basket right here, so you can fry them 2 at a time. But time, just do it my way. I'm just doing what I see growing up, so this is what most people do. Alright, the stove is on high, so you gotta watch it, because it's gonna cook, it's gonna fry quick, it's gonna fry quickly. The smell is awesome. If any one of you know the smell of frying bologna, that's what it smells like. Okay, I like my onions sauteed, so I just put my my sliced onions in, and just allow it to saute and remove the finished fried bologna. So I would say that alright, so that took 2 minutes to 3 minutes. So it's 2 minutes on each side. So 4 minutes in all. So allow the onions to saute. Alright then. Bologna. Now, if you fry them like me, and it's okay, you see, I don't put my bologna in towel. But you know, people always say put it in towel, drain off the oil. But if you use healthy oil, you don't have to worry about it. Your body need oil. Some oil, not a lot. If you fry it on high, it will fry dry. And if you leave the oil on it, it won't make it that dry when you make the sandwich. I know I'm talking contrary because people like to talk about drain off the oil, drain off the oil. But get my point. I'm not saying to drink oil or anything. Because I remember I bought a breakfast once, and a lady, it was ackee and saltfish with some banana and dumpling and so forth. And the bottom of the container was nothing but oil, not gravy, no oil. I was like, whoa. And I know she's not using healthy oil. That's not healthy. Alright, so once you sauteed the onions, you can make these bologna sandwiches just as they are, but this is Jamaican style now. This is the one that was broken. So I just take the shell out of the bag and just turn the bag over. And that's it. I'm just gonna fry 2 of them at once. I know that you guys, when you make bologna sandwiches and so forth, you don't really fry it like us. But here in Jamaica, just for people that don't know, here in Jamaica we have to fry the hams and we have to fry the bologna because they are not as refined as the ones them in the first world countries. Our hams are like, they're terrible. I mean, they're not terrible, but they're not as refined. That's all I have to say. Alright, so once you lay the egg in, make sure the pot is hot. That's a secret to frying eggs. If you don't have one of those non-sticking pot, which I don't recommend using, you just take time and work under it. Lift it up a little, go around and lift it up a little and let it fry. And then go under it and then flip the egg on the other side, like that. And then you add a pinch of salt, pinch or two, or less than quarter teaspoon. Or if you have the cheese, you can just lay the cheese across and let it melt while it fries. But I don't have the cheese. I have cheese, but I'm not going to do it this way. If you have those nice, refined, thin paper cheese. Alright, that's it. Finish. There's a specific name I'm trying to remember. It's like that's those box square cheese that you guys have. You just take off the plastic and then put it in your sandwich. I'm trying to remember the name, but I can't remember right now. Alright, so today I'm making this sandwich. This is a typical breakfast sandwich that most Jamaican children gets most morning. Their mom get up, or their dad get up, or the maid get up an hour or two before time and make these type of breakfast for Jamaican children. Sometimes they get porridge, and they get this with a cup of tea, like a cup of Milo, or Horlicks, or cocoa tea. Children usually don't drink mint tea nor tea bag, so that's what they drink. Um, we slice the bread just like this, and they often put butter on it too as well. But you know me and butter, not necessary. And they usually don't put the mayonnaise on it, but I'm just doing the mayonnaise for the sandwich sake. They they never put mayonnaise on it. Maybe they're doing it now. I don't know. When I was growing up, mayonnaise was nothing. All right, so you just cut your bread, spread a portion of mayonnaise, and then lay. There's no rules, but if you had onions and stuff, you would put those on the wet dressing so that they will move. But I'm trying to do this in such a way that if I take the picture, it shows that there's a bologna in there somewhere. So that's why I am fingling it or fungling it. No, I'm saying cuss bad word. That's why I'm messing with it so much. But like I said, usually you would put the mayonnaise, put the ketchup, lay sprinkle the onions, and then you lay the bologna, and then you put the egg. There's no set rules. And you can also use lettuce and tomato as well, and mustard for y'all international people that love mustard. And we usually like to slice it just like this too, and slice it and give it a. So there you go, Jamaican bologna sandwich. Visit my website jamaicadinners.com right below. All right, this is always the best part. For us humans, human, for us humans, food is our fuel. So it's always a joy to eat. All right, tastes like a typical ham sandwich. Same method for bologna. Um, this way in some ghetto towns, or even in the late nights, say around 11, 10 o'clock, in nights in some areas when they have like a little cook shop, fry shops, or in town centrals and so forth, you have a little corner where you can go and buy some little fry up food like these. You can get sandwiches like these to buy. Affordable too. That's where you'll put the mayonnaise on it and all of that stuff. But for breakfast, you wouldn't. And for breakfast, what they'll do is fry up some fried plantains and give it to the children as well. And then send them off to school. This is what I grew up on. I grew up on getting these little breakfasts every morning. Every morning I got my breakfast. Every evening I got my dinner. Alright, just to say, I'm just showing you another way you can do this, to say, is to slice the ham in little strips and then fry it, and then you put the egg on it, and then you just lower it, and then make a scramble like a ham omelette. You can make omelette with this as well, or scrambled. Kids like scrambled eggs. Scrambled like this. Yeah, man!